A lot of explosiveness to that prior experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds at a catch weight of 68 kilograms here at PGFL 7. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a striker holding an undefeated amateur record of 2 wins for no defeats. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 69.5 kilograms. Fighting out of Southside Training Centre by way of Woodridge, Southeast Queensland. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Lance, the real deal, Godfrey. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding an amateur record of 2 wins for 3 losses, 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 68.9 kilograms. Fighting out of Gamebred, All Styles and Ignite MMA by way of Ipswich, Queensland. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Kaiden Red Dog Johnston. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Peter Hickmott.
And once again, the Bull keeping the chaos controlled for this fight here. Fight number 11 for Proving Ground 7. They touch them up and start the first.
Lance are opening the show with an outside leg kick as Kaiden replies with a jab, but these boys are a lot more calm and still than the previous fight. That was a nice little shuffle step in from Kaiden. Step on that jab. Seems to be favoring those lead weapons.
Yeah, you can tell these boys have been here before.
Yeah.
They're stoic. They're staring at each other's eyes.
I like Kaiden's double and triple up on the jab, stepping in. But Lance has got that answer with the left hook counter over the top. Ooh, there's a good lead round kick from Kaiden. Oh, it's a good check hook there from Lance.
They're both exchanging the hooks there as they come in here.
These boys are landing some good shots. Not easy to get through, but they're finding a home.
No. It's like a little shuffle, and they exchange a couple in the they exchange a couple there. But both boys have pretty active guards pulling back.
That head movement too, just staying in the pocket, trying to trade.
If I'd attribute anything, it's the fact that Lance is the one going forward and keeping the pressure.
Yep.
He's more likely to force a reaction out of Kaiden here, which is exactly what's happening. He's trying to launch forward to get some respect, and Lance is just waiting.
Oh.
And just like that, lands a few.
Oh, that's
and there's another big one. Oh, that was another.
Kaiden with a right hand over the top, and he has collapsed.
He's still on it.
They're still going. Peter Hickmott's allowing it. Lance is still trying to finish this shot, and Kaiden has done an amazing job to keep this fight going. And as he locks up Lance up against the cage, Kaiden is hanging on for dear life.
That was, dear Lord. The crowd was certain that was over. I was too.
Yeah, I think the sound man, the DJ, was certain as well.
Thank goodness we've got Peter Hickmott in there.
Oh, that's a beautiful knee from Lance, followed by a right hand. Once again, finding a home, and Lance is stalking his prey now.
He's got to be careful. He can't just stand here and wing an overhand and hope that's enough. He's got to guard up. He's got to grab him. He's got to grab Lance.
Kaiden's on wobbly legs, but he's still throwing shots, and Lance is still hunting. Kaiden's looking for that single leg.
That's the right choice by Kaiden there. You need to close up. You need to create. You need to remove distance. You can't allow Lance to just tee off on you like that.
Kaiden is going to survive this round out of pure toughness and great decision making under pressure. Oh, but Lance just till the final bell of the first round, landing some incredible shots. And
yeah, I'm very impressed with Lance straight off the bat. It's no surprise to me that he's an undefeated boxer and mixed martial artist. Kaiden, though, my goodness, the heart on this man. And yeah, the composure to make those decisions there. He got rattled. It looked like the fight was over. The music started playing in here like he should jump on the cage, but it froze there. Peter gave him an extra second.
Yep.
He recovered. Granted, he was still on wobbly legs when the round ended, but hey, I'd way rather that happen than you stop the fight and I stand there and go, mate, I can still see what's going on. It'll be interesting to see what changes Kaiden makes now.
And full credit to referee Peter Hickmott to allow that fight to go on so that Kaiden can recover, and it looks like he's looking in much better shape now.
Well, he's been doing it for years.
Oh, looks like he's got a warning.
A warning?
Peter Hickmott's...
1 point taken from the blue corner for missing weight. 1 point taken.
Oh, he's lost a point for missing weight.
From the blue corner for missing weight.
There you go.
Round 2.
Well, that changes not a lot for how Kaiden's feeling at the moment.
I think Kaiden needs to be a bit more careful about when he exchanges here. He's getting clipped by that right hand over the top every time behind his jab. He needs to throw it with the shoulder rolled a little bit more.
Yep.
Or he needs to try something different like that.
There's a good feint into a takedown, but if you know anything about Southside Training Center, you know that they love their wrestling and their grappling, so...
They certainly do. Just ask Sahali.
A little bit of blood now on the left eyebrow of Kaiden as Lance continues to land that jab, and Kaiden's throwing some good counters of his own.
He certainly is, but I think he's cut on the left side of his face now. That uppercut, I think, hit the chest.
Right.
It was a big one. God, it made a noise.
I think the difference in the striking is every time Lance seems to land a shot on Kaiden, you can see Kaiden's head sort of just rock back, as opposed to, oh, actually, I'll take that back. I take that back just as I said it. Kaiden's landed some great shots of his own, but Lance just seems to be the busier. He seems to be landing the more meaningful shots with a little bit more sort of horsepower behind it as he shows off
That was nice.
spinning back heel kick, which I expect to see a spinning back heel kick from Kaiden now.
It was effortless.
There's a good jab from Kaiden.
That's a good one. I think the problem is every time Kaiden goes, Lance is just beating him to it.
Yeah.
I think if Kaiden wants to have a bit of success, he's actually probably going to have to start trying to counter. But whether he has his head together to do that right now, I'm not sure. I like the idea of mixing in those takedowns, but you got to commit to him a bit more.
That was a good overhand.
And
counter.
that cut's pouring open.
Oh.
I don't know how much further this will go. If it sees the end of this round, the doctor might call that.
Well, you've already cleaned blood off the monitor here in front of us twice today.
Well, that was mine.
Oh, is that your blood?
No.
That blood's really starting to come down now, and
It would be awesome if they could keep it over the other side of the cage.
Kaiden starting to empty the tool bag now with some kicking, and
Yeah?
he's adjusted his distance, I feel like, a little bit. He's standing a little bit further back now into this kicking range, and he's not sort of staying inside that, that long boxing range where Lance was finding a lot of success.
The problem is here, you see that, like Lance, sorry. Yeah, no, Kaiden. Oh, Kaiden loaded up, and then Lance just caught him with a beautiful one there. This is good from Kaiden.
Oh, Lance. Oh, another overhand right, but Lance.
And they're all touching that cut. Every single shot is touching that cut. Peter Hickmott nearly getting cleaned up by one there.
Peter Hickmott having to manage his distance control as well to make sure he wasn't going to get stepped on and got close enough to stop the fight when the bell goes.
He's just 24/7 doing footwork drills at home. Lateral side to side.
He's
Forward.
training with Katoni.
That's it.
Let's see how the doctor sees this cut. The ref.
Doesn't even look like they brought the doctor in.
No. Referee Chris Hayes got his eye on it. But I don't think, he doesn't seem worried.
I think they'll let it go.
Yeah.
I think it was just the amount of blood that was coming out.
Yeah.
But look, it's a pretty good target. It's a pretty good target for Lance right now. Pasha, the coach and advisor for Lance right now, seems very confident, telling him to keep it together because he's likely up 2 rounds to none.
Kaiden is all cleaned up and he's looking a little bit more confident. I think he's finding a little bit more success in that round. So let's see what adjustments he makes as we head into the third round of bout number 11 here at PGFL 7.
I just don't love the way Kaiden swings his chin back. That's the only, that's the only thing. If you're going to go in, just go all the way in and use it to get to a body lock position and then start working for a takedown. But that said, Lance is doing a great job.
Yep.
As I say that, he eats a jab.
Both men trading jabs there, and Lance turning around to spit out a little bit of, hopefully not teeth or blood. But Kaiden's done a good job of shuffling in there, feinting the jab and initiating a takedown that Lance is able to defend against.
That was a nice knee from Kaiden. It would have been nice to see a bit more of this. That was a good left hook from Kaiden. Both the boys are exchanging. Lance, for the most part, is having his way, but don't get it twisted. Kaiden is very much still in this fight.
That was a good right hand there from Kaiden. Just clipped Lance on the way back, and Lance is starting to react a little bit, but he counters beautifully as he stands in the pocket. Kaiden's boxing is really winning the fight for him at the moment. If Aiden is to stand and trade in the pocket with Lance, I think Lance is going to win that exchange most of the time tonight. He just looks way more fluid. As you can hear, Coach Pasha Stolga.
I would like to see maybe just double up, triple up on the jab for Kaiden, because he's throwing these ones and then pulls his head back like that. But if you go all the way in, it's hard. It's hard for you almost force your opponent to go backwards.
Oh, now he's starting to bring the fight to him. I think Kaiden realizes that he hasn't got much time left, and there's,
that was nice. That was nice from Lance.
It's a good little knee there too from Kaiden on the break. That cut's opened up again on Kaiden's left eyebrow. He lands a beautiful check left.
Nice left hook there. Oh, and a cush, mate. Throws the uppercut, just misses.
Oh. Yeah. Lance is feeling it now.
Yeah, these boys are swinging down. They've got 30 seconds. Don't let the cheers, boys.
Kaiden coming forward, and
what a treat this fight has been. That was a big one for Kaiden. Lance showboating a bit, saying, yeah, mate, give us another one.
10 seconds left. Kaiden still coming forward, and Lance is still landing some shots, but Kaiden is not going away. Another left hook there. As they come to a decision, and Peter Hickmott finishes this fight. Lance the real deal Godfrey, and Kaiden Riddle Johnson. PGFL 7, ladies and gentlemen, with another banger.
We have not had one bad fight. And I say bad, I mean we have not had one that wasn't incredibly exciting.
You're absolutely right, John. Every fight, there's been a story to tell, and this one was Kaiden trying to overcome the fluid boxing of Lance. Despite the cut on his eyebrow, he still kept coming forward. He still kept looking for a way. He tried everything. He tried to throw leg kicks. He tried to throw body kicks. He tried to take him down. But Lance, he was just so fluid and able to manage his distance. And for everything that for everything that Kaiden threw at Lance was just able to counter and made the right decision.
Exactly that. Everything Kaiden, towards the end he started having success, whether that's attributed to him making the improvements he needed to and having a bit more confidence in going forward, or whether it was Lance got a bit tired. Either way, it was a great display from both boys. It's awesome to see, you know, even when you're down on the cards, Kaiden didn't quit.
Yeah.
Kaiden said, mate, I'm here, I've been hurt, my eyes split, it's done now. We might as well go out with a bang. You know, it's either me or you. And with that, we find out which one it is as we throw it back up to Tanera Nathan for our winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores the contest 29-28 to the blue corner. Judge 2 scores the contest 28-28. And Judge 3 scores the contest 28-28. This match has been declared a majority draw.
Interesting result there that we have a draw, so no one gets an interview. I suppose that is attributed to the fact that Lance did miss weight, so crazy that you can dominate a fight like that. In my eyes, I thought he dominated, but like this is the importance of it, and it's a great lesson for everyone at home. If you can't make weight, don't sign up.